Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Today we're going to review and play Creep Rides VR. Creep Ride VR is a game on the Steam store for the HTC Vive Valve Index, and it's not officially listed as supporting Windows Mixed Reality, but I can confirm it does work. Creep Ride is a set of 3 different themed coaster rides. Right now we're doing the scary theme where we go through a graveyard, then we go below, and then we keep going further down. I don't want to spoil the whole ride, so I won't mention more than that. Each ride takes approximately, I want to say, 10 minutes at least. I believe this one takes 12 or 13 minutes, or maybe even 14 minutes. This is a good VR coaster ride in my opinion, but it's obviously not meant for thrills or chills as far as speed goes, or doing loop-de-loops or anything crazy. It's a pretty slow ride. And the enjoyment is definitely just from the visuals, because you're going pretty slow throughout. This is as fast as you go on all 3 rides. Now, you do have your motion controllers, but you can't interact with anything other than from the menu to choose which experience you want or to start the experience. That cat is pretty scary there. You clip through items with your hands, so your hands are just there, to wave around. They don't actually do anything. There are loading screens, so once I get to this end of this section, we're going to see a loading screen, so that's in all the rides, so beware of that. I have had the game crash on me twice. During these loading screens. Now, all 3 rides are themed differently. Like I said, this is like a cemetery, then you keep going down. There's a mine ride, and then there's this castle with lots of like dangers. Stuff like moving saws going at you. And that's actually one of the weak points of this game, is that when you have like these spinning saws coming right at you, they just clip through your body. And so it takes some of the fun away when you see that happen, or you saw that chair just go right through me, right? And it's not like you're supposed to dodge them, because there's no point in trying to dodge. And once they hit you more than once, the illusion goes away, some of the fun goes away. It'd be better if they were like close to hitting you, but they didn't actually hit you, or if you were supposed to dodge them. That would really make this VR coaster experience a really good one if it did that, but it doesn't do that, unfortunately. The visuals are good, but obviously they're not the best visuals we've seen in VR or in a VR coaster. But I would say overall, it's one of the better ones, actually. There's so much to see. Like, you have this guy pushing you forward. They all have 3 different carts, the 3 different rides. And there's just so much to look around for and try to catch everything that's going on. So there is reason to, play it a second time. Maybe not a third time, but definitely this is something that you can share, something to showcase to family, friends. And if you have someone new to VR, this might be their first VR coaster, given how slow the ride is. This would be something perfect for a VR coaster beginner, just to get their VR legs under them. I do like the experiences. I think, like I said, there's quite a bit of content here. Altogether, all rides probably took me 35 minutes to 40 minutes, somewhere in that range. And it was pretty quality stuff all the way around. There's very few dull moments in the rides, even though they're pretty long. Obviously, if you're not a VR coaster fan, this is not something for you, because there is no game. It's all just in enjoying the visuals, seeing this creepy stuff in 3D all around you, and that's really the fun from this. This game normally retails for $8, and I got it on sale during the Steam Fall Sale 2019, 30% off. $8 is a little high for a VR coaster game, but in this case, I do think it's worth the price given how much content there is. These rides are much longer than your normal VR coaster ride, and so I do think it's worth it. I do recommend it. I'm going to give this game a 7 out of 10. It's not the best VR coaster experience I've had. I want to say the best one, in my opinion, is still Dino Trek. But this game would be up there among the best. I would probably put it in my top 5 list of VR coaster rides to experience. And so this is a must-buy if you are a VR coaster fan. And even if you're not, you might want to give it a try, especially if you think this is something that looks interesting to you. I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. I'm on Windows Mixed Reality, and this is Creep Rides. Yeah, definitely. Go get it. I love VR coasters. Goodbye.